Hey Houston, this is Sean Lacey, aka Ms. Officer, and it is the early morning of Wednesday, April 27th, and it's about 12:12. And actually, I'm just being awakened. I'd fallen asleep earlier, but I was awakened. I was going to do a video earlier, but I fell asleep because of being sleepy. But this is how God works with me. He'll wake me up when He wakes me up, and He'll tell me to say what to say, how to move, how and what to do when I make my moves. Because I'm persistent about asking God to order my steps, lead me, guide me, give me direction, show me how to move, and just all these things. So for about the past 3 to 4 days, I've been petitioning God really hard what to say to my Houston family because I need you all to understand something. You may have heard me say it previously in other videos, but you all are my family. I love my city. I love the people in my city. I love everything about my city. I've been all around the world, and there's no place I'd rather be than right here in Houston, Texas, from my beginnings in Fifth Ward to where I am today. It's not by my hand, is by the direction that God has set for my life. And I recognize it. Where I am today is not because of anything that I've done. Well, of course, I've made some choices and some decisions that were not the best decisions. But all in all, everywhere I am today is because this is where God has me now. So I say all that to say this: anytime I give information or I just come on to talk or whatever, it's because it's the way God has ordered my steps to do. One of the things when I've been asking Him, Lord, how do I move forward with this channel? Which direction do I go? And one of the things that I constantly have heard Him say is, Sean, be authentic. Be authentic, be real, be who you are as you talk to your Houston family. So if I say something, it's because I'm being authentic. So this is authentic right here. We have a lot of expectations out of other people. We have expectations out of friends, family, co-workers, bosses, um, police officers, the judicial system, and we tend to place a lot of responsibility and blame on these other entities, other individuals. But we have to be authentic with ourselves if we want to be healed, if we want to take back our city, if we want to stop some of this crime, some of this hurt, some of the destruction going on in our own city. We are going to have to begin to take accountability, responsibility, first and foremost, starting with our own selves. We got to stop pointing the fingers, y'all. We must take individual accountability. We must sit down, look inside ourselves, look at the things that we're doing and how we can remedy and heal our own selves first and foremost before we can start placing blame everywhere else. All the other places where we tend to place blame, we got to stop, Houston. In order for us to heal, we must first work on healing ourselves. So, from this point forth, when I bring information, it's going to be from a place of bringing it first and foremost of what God said for me to say. And then, secondly, I'm going to do just like I've always done in policing and law enforcement and this career that God has placed me in. I'm going to talk to you all real personal just as just how I've talked to my children, just as I've talked to my brothers, family members, close friends. That's how I'm going to bring information to you all. If I feel like you're messing up, Houston, I'm going to tell you you're messing up, Houston, and we got to do better. And if I feel like you're doing great, Houston, I'm going to tell you, hey, Houston, we are doing great. We are acting like the city who God called us to be. So, with that, I've already gone a long time, but I needed to let you all know this because I cannot go back to sleep until I say this because God woke me up to say this. So that's what my faith is. My faith is in God, and He has delivered me through a whole lot. You know, I've told you all that I had a brother as a first time offender who was at 19 years old was sentenced to 32 years in prison. I tell you all that I have a brother, my baby brother, my youngest brother, who was murdered right here in the city. And right now, his case is officially a cold case. But I have not had an opportunity to tell you all my great grandfather was executed in Huntsville in the electric chair. Okay. It's a lot that I have to say. And after all of that, I still wouldn't change being right here where God has set me to be at this time in my life, bringing information to each one of you all because I know we're great. I know we're a great city filled with great people doing amazing and wonderful things and constantly keeping us on the map for the better things, for the best thing, for the most awesome and amazing things ever. Okay, Houston, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. This is Sean Lacey, aka Miss Officer. Tell someone about me because I'm telling you, it's getting ready to be good. Share, share, share. I love you, Houston. Good night / good morning. And I shall see you all later today. Bye, Houston. Miss Officer signing off.